Yeah! New single review for hard rockers out of Moncton, New Brunswick, Echoseven. The song is called Keep From Breaking, and it is being released on Curtain Call Records. Now, I'm still somewhat new to these cats. Pretty decent band from what I've heard over the few singles that they have released, and they have an EP coming out. Not totally sure on the date. That's totally cool. But they reached out to me after watching my Sonic Detour Dolls single review, and they said, hey, what's the chances we can get a review? I said, not a problem. Here's what you need to do, yada, yada, yada. So I told them what I expect. And, you know, I've had a few days to listen to it. I've listened to it a couple days in the morning, and then I've recently watched the video, which they have accompanying this single release, I guess, like I said, on Curtain Call Records. That will be in the description below, so if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. Band is consisting of Stephanie Roy on vocals, Marcus LeBlanc and Justin Laracy on guitars, Luke Smith, fantastic player, fantastic bassist, and Alan McCall on the drums. So there's going to be two bits to this. I have a good side and I have a not so good side, but the not so good is not bad. It's not a I'll get to it in a bit. Echoseven I've known about for a little bit, pretty much since the start of the pandemic. Like, they started putting some tunes out and so on. They're still a new band to me. I haven't done a deep dive with them at all, but they do have an EP coming out this year, and with this track is the latest track that they've sent. As I said, it's being released today. It's hard hitting, it's very melodic, like really melodic, and that's not a bad thing for a hard rock band. This was well recorded, well mixed and mastered. The mixing and mastering was done at the Wii Music Studios. The video that accompanies it, it's really well shot, really well put together. And of course, it's done in sort of the late wintry fall thing, so there's still some snow on the ground, and they look like they're freezing, which is kind of funny. So during the chorus, and as well as the verses, it's really, it's hitting hard, but there's so much melody in it. And when it's hitting hard at its chorus, it's basically the drums, the main riffs that they're playing, little lead breaks. But the one thing that really makes it stand out to me is that the bass comes in underneath all of that and is very melodic. There's a lot of moving parts. Luke is very he's a musically gifted human being. He's taken he took the music course in college. It's done him a world of fucking good. Let's just leave it at that. So with all of that, it keeps the song moving forward. There's no real sort of major shifts in between the verse and the chorus. The chorus gets a little bit more upbeat, but then there's that midsection. So it's got that, that age-old thing where you hit that fucking ride cymbal, and then it comes in with a big stomp, but it's not a Pantera style stomp. It's more of just a simple hard rock. Let it hit and let it hit the way it needs to hit without too much force. So when I say the not so good, I have to explain this. And this is not a shot at the vocals. Stephanie has a great vocal. She's very melodic. She accentuates, she enunciates all of her words properly. You can tell she's got, you could tell she's got power, but I need to hear that power, because this is the kind of song when you go into the description and check out the video, and then you go to the description of that video, the message that's behind it, I'm expecting a bigger, more punchier vocal. It just sits in one spot, and it doesn't move a whole lot. Now, is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. It could be how it could be the one way that she could deliver the vocal. But because she's the front woman, and this is just my personal experience, she doesn't have a bad voice. She has a great voice. I want to hear more of it. I want to hear it like during the choruses and in the big parts. I need to hear I want to hear it come up. I want to hear it come up big time. Because I think if she pushes that vocal higher, I think honestly you're gonna, and I don't mean a falsetto, I just mean have it big and powerful. And I don't want to scream. I think if it was up front more, like that big sort of operatic kind of thing, because I think she can do it, it would be a 10 out of fucking 5, personally, because it's got a nice cymbal beat and a nice melodic, hard-hitting, beautiful bass lines underneath. If those vocals were just pushed out a little bit more, I think this thing would have been, it could have been the best thing that they've done, period. Again, I have to stress, this is not a bad thing. Stephanie's voice is great. I just, personal opinion, I like to hear it louder. I hear it stronger. Because we have some amazing female talent throughout the scene. Shades of Sorrow. Those guys are awesome. And Manice has got probably one of the best vocals from a female in around these parts that I've heard in a long time. And I'm a big fan of Which Is Which too. So, and the thing is with Manice is that I've been in a room where she's recording vocals and she's very fucking powerful. I don't know Stephanie that much for me to really critique it, and I'm only saying this from a vocalist. I think if she's more upfront and the power's there, like I said, this would be all day a great fucking track. So with that, and I hope she doesn't take this to heart, this is definitely a 3.5 out of 5. That's not bad. That's good, especially for a new band sort of trying to break the mold and get out there and play. And you know, of course, with everything that's happened over the last little while, you haven't really been able to do anything. So, kick some more ass, guys. I think what you guys have lineup-wise and music-wise, I think is fucking great. I think the drums are simple. They don't overcomplicate things. The guitars are nice. The soloing is almost perfect. It really accents, like it sort of harmonizes with the main with the main riffs, like in the verse and stuff. So they sit very nice, and I'm very impressed with those lead part, or those like I said, the solo bits. And of course Luke's playing is fantastic. So I think Stephanie, if she pumps up that vocal just a little bit, damn, I think they could be a force to be reckoned with for a long time. I think that's just my personal opinion. I think they could do a really good job. So that's it for today. I have another video I'm going to be shooting. It's going to be something completely different. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications for all the videos coming. There's going to be some more, not a whole lot, but I'll be getting into things soon, and hopefully I'll be back on a live stream with Jason Skills pretty shortly. Cheers, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon.